Hello, wonderful students of ED UU 677 Autism Spectrum Disorders, Programming and Strategies 2. Let's review with a presentation on Assistive Technology for Students with ASD, presented by Diane Zier on this date, June 13th, 2021. Federal definition of assistive technology: any item, piece of equipment, or product system, whether acquired commercially or off-the-shelf, modified, or customized, that is used to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities of individuals with disabilities. This definition places emphasis on the compensatory nature of assistive technology. For example, it compensates for something a student cannot functionally do or perform. Working definition of assistive technology. Assistive technology is a tool that allows a person to do a task they could not do without the tool at the expected performance level. This working definition recognizes both the compensatory nature of assistive technology, reflected in the federal definition, in the context of the modern academic or life skills curriculum, where there is an expectation for progress towards some designated level of achievement. The 5-step model considering a student's assistive technology needs during development of IEP. Step number 1, review present levels of performance and evaluation data. Step number 2, develop goals and objectives. Step number 3, identify tasks necessary to accomplish goals. Step number 4, determine which tasks are difficult or impossible for the student at this time. Step number 5, identify appropriate supports and services, including assistive technology. There are also a few questions that we should consider when looking at assistive technology. If the student is currently using assistive technology, is the assistive technology adequate to address the goals and objectives? Does the student need assistive technology to participate in daily instructional activities? And lastly, could assistive technology help the student increase communication and social interaction? SET. Dr. Joy Zabala, a special educator, designed the collaborative planning and decision-making tool called the SET framework. SET is an acronym for students, environment, tasks, and tools. When the needs, abilities, and interest of the student, the details of the environment, and the specific tasks required of students to perform in these environments are fully explored, teams are able to consider what needs to be included in a system of tools that is student-centered, environmentally useful, and task-focused. The student in SET. When we look at the student, we have to ask a few questions. What does the individual need to be able to do? What are the individual's special needs as related to the task? What are the individual's current abilities? What are the functional areas of concern? The environment in SET. When we look at the environment, we have to ask a few questions. What are the structural and physical arrangements of the environment? What supports are available to both students and staff? What materials and equipment are currently available? What are the physical, instructional, and technological access issues? What are the attitudes and expectations of the staff and family? The task in SET. When we look at the tasks in SET, we have to ask a few questions. What specific tasks occur in the individual's environment that enables progress toward mastery of IEP goals? What specific tasks are required for active involvement in the identified environments, such as communication and participation? The tools in SET. When we look at the tools in SET, we have to ask several questions. Is it expected that the student will not be able to make reasonable progress toward educational goals without assistive technology devices and services? If yes, describe what a useful system of supports, devices, and services for the student would be like if there were such a system of tools. Brainstorm specific tools that could be used included in a system that addresses the student's needs. Select the most promising tools for trials in natural environments. Plan the specifics of the trial, expected changes, when, how tools will be used, cues, etc. The guiding principles for assistive technology. 1. A team consideration process is essential. The success of any AT is highly dependent upon the support from the student's IEP team. Number 2, students need opportunities to use their AT and work towards utilizing it with independence. Number 3, technology decisions are guided by needs and not candidacy. 4, assistive technologies are more than educational tools. They provide access and help level the playing field for students with disabilities. And 5, there is a time and place for all tools. The team needs to understand the purpose of the AT and ensure the use of the tool or tools is implemented.